Ladies and gentlemen, good morning everyone. Welcome to this show, English Today, in our first episode of the first edition, in order to discover, understand and love English. You are listening to this through the radio of the High National School of Journalism and Information Sciences, presented and hosted by me, Sahila. And under the realization of Dr. Hammadosh and with some interesting guests from the school. Nowadays, English has become the most widely used language in the world, and mastering it is like having access to global knowledge and technology. And as they say, English is just not only for the future, it is the present. Therefore, we invited two of the leaders of English, if I may say, from the school, Dr. صليحة, an English language instructor and the head of the Intensive Learning English Center, and also a member of the Committee for Promoting English at the school. And our second guest, Dr. Jawad Mimouna, an assistant professor at the High National School of Journalism and Information Sciences and the head of the e-learning unit at the Center of Information and Communication Technologies and Pedagogical Practices, and also a member of the Committee for Promoting English at the school. We welcome you both and thank you for attending this show with us today.
Thank you. Good morning, dear listeners, dear Sahila.
Thank you.
I would also say hi to my colleague, Mrs. Nويوة.
Thank you.
I would happily express my appreciation to the director of today's show, to Dr. Hammadoush.
Yes, special thanks to Harry. Thank you for the school. Thank you for attending with us today.
Thank you so much.
Yes, exactly. So, Dr. Salihah Nويوة, and we will start with you. Regarding that you are the head of the Center of Learning English Intensively, how would you represent this center for those who do not know about its existence?
We're starting with the center. For those who don't know what is the center exactly, okay? So in French, it is the Centre d'enseignement intensif des langues. Donc, so it's a specialized academic unit dedicated to improving foreign language proficiency, particularly English. So we started with English since the ministry are, focusing on English. All right. So among students, teachers, and administrative staff. So its main mission is to strengthen communication skills in academic and professional context. In a globalized environment, mastering English is no longer optional.
Of course.
Yeah. So it is essential. Therefore, the center plays a key role in supporting the institution's international orientation and academic development.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So, and since you talked about the importance of the center, we might talk also, and since it's focused on English as well,
yes,
we might talk about the importance of English with you, Dr. Jawad Mimouna. And English is said to be a master key. And why do you think it is vital for our university community and for our students, and mainly for its impact on the scientific research and the reputation of the school as well?
Okay, so the question is very indispensable, actually. So I always keep telling my colleagues, my students, my fellow researchers that English is no longer an option.
Yeah.
It's not optional anymore. It's a necessity, all right? I keep repeating this. That is becoming obvious. That's becoming sometimes even absurd. Okay, so I believe that it's very important. Beyond stating why or just English is important, to state the rationale, the reasons behind.
Yes,
why?
exactly.
Why such one particular language in the world is more important than any other language.
Controlling the worldwide communication.
Yes, simply because it is the global currency of knowledge. هي العملة عملة المعرفة العالمية.
Exactly.
It's the currency. Okay.
Sciences are in English. Everything is English nowadays.
Yes. Whether you're a student, a researcher, if you want to reach the frontiers of science, you need English.
Yes.
Why? Simply because over 90% of the world's research is being published in the language. Would you imagine the number?
Yes, so
the
if you do not know English, you have no knowledge.
over 60% of total web content or online content is being in English.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so without it, our brilliant Algerian ideas stay hidden, stay unseen and unheard from the international community, unfortunately. You asked also about the importance of English to our journalism and communication students. So our students are not an exception to this importance, right?
Yeah.
So it's their global megaphone, simply.
It's megaphone.
مكبر صوت عالمي, okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you wish to be heard, you got to be mastering English.
Speak the language of the word.
Yes, all right. Speak to the word, the language it speaks.
Exactly.
Yes, and in this way you're speaking to the word.
Yes, exactly. So to be a top-tier journalist today, you must verify primary sources in real time. Okay, English allows our students to move from being only local observers to international influencers. And I'm glad you mentioned the international community, okay? So this is crucial for our professors, researchers and doctoral students. English is about visibility and impact.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's what a researcher cares most about. التأثير والبروز, all right? When we publish our research in English, we are putting Algerian intelligence on the global map. Okay, it increases citations, هي الاقتباسات العلمية, and opens doors for international partnerships. We don't want our research to be secret, unless you wish to.
No, obviously we don't want to.
Okay, we want it to be a reference for the word.
So it's
to be consulted, to be seen, to be read,
it's giving more
to be
of an
cited.
Opportunity to Algeria and its scholars and scientists and students.
Yes. So at our school, actually, as my fellow stated, so we are fostering the culture of openness.
Yes,
that's obvious.
To be open to the word.
Yes, اللي هي الانفتاح الثقافي. We cannot do that without English.
Exactly.
Right? If you wish to be open to the word, you just need to be proficient in English. That's why. So we have specialized English seminars, conferences,
summits.
Summits. We are encouraging our researchers to present their works at the international level in English. We are building a bridge between local expertise and global standards. And we also are supporting. So this is part of broader reforms at the ministry level.
Exactly.
Okay? So there is a shift toward the integration of English as the first language of higher education and scientific research. Okay, the school is no exception. We are supporting our teachers to use English as EMI, English as a medium of instruction. We are supporting our students and encouraging them to write their scientific works, particularly dissertations, in English, to defend them fully in English. Okay, in addition to the establishment of the center.
Exactly.
Which marks actually a very important stepping stone towards this culture of openness.
Thank you very much. This was a very interesting point of view.
Yes.
And since you spoke about the center, may you tell us about the training programs, the activities, the services that you offer to students and to administrators and also to teachers?
Right, moving to its offerings. So the center provides a variety of structured programs and services. And the top programs and methods that we use is Evolve from Cambridge. It is one of the last editions from Cambridge, okay? We also use New English File. That doesn't mean we don't use other methods, but we focus on these as they are the last editions, okay, from Cambridge. These include also intensive and semi-intensive English courses designed for different proficiency levels, from beginners to advanced learners. The center also organizes targeted workshops focusing on academic writing, oral presentations, and professional communication skills.
So the activities are both practicals and theoretical.
Yes, that's it. In addition to that, the center supports learners preparing for international certifications, such as TOEFL, IELTS, and so on, which are often required for academic mobility and studies abroad. It also offers specialized training for teachers, particularly, as my colleague mentioned, in the context of English as a medium of instruction, helping them deliver courses effectively in English. And beyond the formal training, the center also promotes practical language use through extracurricular activities, such as conversation clubs, debates, and interactive sessions, live. We do also live with other students from other countries.
So it's a whole biological system, if we
yes.
say that.
It also integrates digital tools, and modern technologies to enhance learning and provide more personalized support, such as AI, of course.
I believe this point would interest so many people nowadays.
Yes,
because
that's it.
The emergence of the artificial intelligence use, especially in our specialty. But many people, they might be afraid or may feel that English might be challenging a little bit. So what is your advice for overcoming this language barrier?
Yes, that's right. But before I would extend my gratitude to the staff of the center. Thank you for the efforts that you're putting into the improvement, the amelioration of English use at the level of our school, either by our students and teachers too. So I'm not going to talk as an expert, much technicality and so on. You got to be an accessible expert.
Exactly.
Okay, you're addressing a variety of audience.
Exactly.
So I will keep my advice simple. Okay, focus on communication, not perfection.
So communication is key to perfection.
Yes, of course. Yeah. So don't seek perfection as a speaker, okay? That comes with practice maybe, all right?
Exactly.
But that should not be the end or the target of anyone learning a foreign language. Focus on communication and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of the journey.
Exactly.
Yes. So I would say immersion, okay? To switch your phone
to the English language system.
To English, your social media to English,
exactly.
What you read to English, what you watch
Some
to
people
English.
would think that these little steps are not important, but actually have a big effect.
Yes, exactly. Exposure is the key.
Yes.
The more you get exposed, the better you'll be in English.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, even if you're not in an environment that talks in English, that use English, but you try to create your environment through
your
these.
own environment.
Yes. Definitely,
Exactly,
because in Algeria, English is being a foreign language, not even a second language.
Yeah.
Where English is being spoken, nowhere.
We just noticing
outside of the university walls, in the classroom, so you're not going to find the opportunities to practice your English. So just try to create the chances
your own
for
space.
yourself. Yes, through your own personal
Face the mirror,
space.
maybe talk to yourself.
Yes, that's a good point.
We have done this before, right?
All of us, actually, all of us. Yeah. So then, if you do this, you got to be consistent. Okay, not once a year or twice in 6 months, right? You got to be consistent.
Practice makes perfect. So
yes, exactly. The more you practice, the better you'll be. Then there is a digital shift. Use the digital platforms to practice. English is a muscle.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
like
trained.
any of your body's muscle. Yeah. It needs to be exercised and trained every day.
Exactly.
Yes.
Poetic.
Yes.
That's very good. Now, if we talk about the contribution of the center in strengthening language skills and enhancing the international openness of the school specifically, what can you say about this point?
Well, regarding this point, the impact of the center, I might summarize this in some points. Okay, so the center contributes significantly to improving language proficiency across the institution, across our school. Okay, this has a direct effect on students' academic performance. So, as it enables them to access scientific resources in English, produce quality research in English, and also communicate effectively in international settings. At the institutional level, the center supports the school's strategy of internationalization by facilitating partnerships, right, exchange programs, and global collaboration. In this sense, The center is not just a language center, okay? It is a strategic tool that strengthens the university's global presence.
Yes, exactly. So it's more like a public relation tool.
Yes, that's it. And we also created the Office of Erasmus Plus, which enables students and also teachers to, participate in some partnerships.
Yeah, that's very great, actually, interesting. I believe that we are expecting some collaboration maybe in the future.
We're working on that,
That's
yes.
very interesting. I believe students will focus on this point more. And now we'll focus on a bit of music right now before carry on the questions in our show. See you soon.
First day, blank page. I wrote my name too small. You said speak it out, so I stood up in the hall. Red pen, blue note, margin filled with clues. I learned the hard way how to bend these sounds to you. Slowly now I hear the pattern word by word. The lock starts cracking. English class, hold me close. English class, say it clear, say it slow. English class, one more line, then I know I can reach you. I can reach you.
And hello, dear listeners. We're back again to carry on this interesting and insightful show with more questions, more ideas, and more point of views. So if we want to carry on with you, Dr. Jawad Mimouna, some students, some people, some humans might say that hear about the importance of English so often that it has become a cliche. Yeah. So what is your response to that?
Yeah, I actually share this point of view, but it has a justification. It has a why behind. When we talked about something so often, frequently, that it becomes consumed. It is absurdly obvious to everyone now.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
But though it's a fair point, I want to be clear. The emphasis that we put on English, or we place on English particularly, isn't about the language for its own sake. I keep saying this. It's not for the earn of the language per se. All right?
But maybe for
not
the use
only
of it.
English. Why not another language? Simply that. Okay? It's not من أجل اللغة في حد ذاتها.
Yes.
Right?
Because of
it's
the impact that this language has.
It's neither about replacing or imitating others' identities,
lifestyles,
or culture.
Yes, it's not a prestige.
Yes. For those who wish to master English for prestige, it's okay. Okay,
Yes.
but the emphasis we are putting in this occasion for these reasons is not
It's
prestige.
not prestige, of course.
Yes, since we are in academic context
Yes,
here.
exactly. So it's on the contrary. English is a functional tool. This is something that we've got to understand. It operates a function. هي أداة وظيفية. It has a function to fulfill. Simply that. And that function is very important. It's indispensable. It's a vehicle. All right?
Yes.
For our identity, for our culture, for our contribution, be it scientific, be it cultural, all right? This is the vehicle to transport what we have, what we contribute, our influence on the world via language.
So we need to make a genuine use of it, to benefit from it the maximum we can.
Exactly. For those who wish to master English for any other reason, it's okay. It's halal.
That do not
right. It's allowed. It's permitted. So for any reason you wish, but the official emphasis or accentuation, it's being put on the integration and adaptation of English
in academic context.
Yes, in academic context, especially in higher educational
institutions.
Yes, in educational institutions levels. It's for a function. For the many reasons that we've already mentioned.
Maybe through using it as its function, we can use it as a prestige after, so it's not like the fundamental use of it.
Yes.
This is out of a academic context, okay? Yes. When you go out, you can use it with your friends, with your family, and so on. But when it's about an academic context, it's different, okay?
So many people would think they master English just because they speak it daily with their friends outside of it.
And that's different, okay? Because this is not academic English, okay?
We need to focus on how to use it in the academic context, more of the outside communication.
When you go outside, there is a dictionary.
I might partially disagree with this. It's okay to learn English for daily use.
Yes.
Where do you learn English for daily use? At schools,
wherever you go.
Yes, institution or establishment, it's okay. But the point that we're discussing is why particularly English, not another language. Okay?
Because it's major function.
Yes, exactly. So it's the opposite today. It's on the contrary. For you to be seen, for you to make your voice heard, or for you to be able to contribute to the international community, more particularly academic and scientific, you got to master English. This is reason number one. And it's not a threat neither to our heritage nor to our culture, language and identity. All right? It's the opposite.
Exactly.
It's the vehicle to transport what you have to the word.
Exactly.
Yes. So if you want the word to understand our history, our media landscape, our scientific achievements, we must speak the language the world is currently using to listen.
Which is English.
All right, exactly. It doesn't oppose neither, as already mentioned, our culture nor our identity. It amplifies it. يقويها ويعززها. It's the difference between speaking in a closed room, where you are the only listener.
You're the speaker and the listener.
Yeah, exactly.
At the same time, yes.
And you are the one who claps for yourself. Okay, and speaking on a global stage. Yes.
So that's a very interesting point of view, which is, I believe the listeners would generally agree with you. And now, before closing our show, it's been a pleasure having you here. I wish we have more time to discuss more topics, and we will do so eventually.
Yes.
But before, any words for the students that are hearing us, any words for the students of the school particularly?
Okay, so my final message is simple, it's concise, okay? It's to every student, to every researcher. Do not let a language or a language barrier be the ceiling of your ambition. ما نسقفوش طموحات تاعنا بعائق اللي هو يكون فقط تعلم لغة.
That's very
Yes.
insightful.
You have the talent, you have the vision. English is simply the bridge. It's only the bridge.
And it's never too late to start learning.
Yes.
Never too late.
Never.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you.
The bridge that carries your voice from Algiers, from Algeria. Yeah, to the world.
Thank you. Amazing. Thank you so much. What about you, Dr. Nasera? What do you think?
Well, I might welcome our students and even students from different universities and schools to come and to, prescribe for in the center.
In the center?
Yes, to learn English, to have debates and so on.
So your doors are always open?
The doors are always open, even for teachers, even for the staffs and so on. Yes, the doors are open. Welcome anytime.
So if we carry on this, everyone is going to be an amazing English speaker.
That's for sure.
That's what we were hoping for, right?
Inshallah.
That's a long-term objective.
Yes, exactly.
Hopefully to be reached soon, inshallah.
Inshallah.
We genuinely thank you for enlightening us, both of you, with your sharing your ideas, your point of view, explaining and elaborating your ideas. Thank you so much for these insightful words of yours. And dear listeners, thank you so much. We have unfortunately arrived to the end of this episode of our show, English Today. But don't worry, we have other episodes coming soon. Stay tuned.